I have just touched the surface of a lot of podcasts because I listen to Joe Rogan.
Oh yeah.
I listen to Joey Diaz. I listen to the first podcast I've ever listened to was Fighter and the Kid, and that's where I started from.
Crank the TV on,
and little by little, I started getting into more and more podcasts. Oh, Jesus! Want to blow up people's ears?
Just making sure she was on, dog.
No, I think it's podcast till like last year. I think.
Yeah.
Driving to work, at work. Bullshit.
Yeah, I've been probably listening to podcasts now for like 6 years.
He's a veteran.
Like
I've been listening for 2.
Yeah,
that's about it.
My last job allowed it so that we could listen to podcasts and stuff like that throughout the day. And honestly, it's what made that job work so much is the fact that I could just listen to podcasts throughout the day.
Do my job at all.
It made the day so much more bearable than it was. But yeah, I would fucking sit there and just burn through them, man. I can show you my phone. I just got fucking just go through so many different ones.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Joe Rogan's probably one of the top ones. His are like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
That's what we basically wanted to do.
They had this one called the End of the World podcast, and it was like a 4.5 hour one. It was during the election.
What more? Is it connected?
Is it connected?
No, is it not?
Like all the way? I think so now.
Damn, I got the same table, bro.
There we go.
There it is.
I just picked this up today because I wanted to get a proper wooden table, and I have one. I just haven't been able to set it up. I was like, you know what? Let me just get this. Fuck it. I'll return it later.
Sure. So let's go ahead and do this.
Are we recording?
We've been recording.
Oh, cue us in, motherfucker.
Yo, what it is, people? We live up in this bitch.
Hold on.
Is that Chico J Sir?
Hold on.
Wait, what? The fuck is wrong with you?
This is LSO. I go first.
You go first.
My house.
Why are you yelling? First of all, you're blowing out people's ears.
Am I blowing your ear?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm the only one who needs to yell.
Oh yeah, you do.
Stop getting extra. Stop getting extra all of a sudden.
mic.
You don't need to get all extra all of a sudden. I will mute you.
Dude, is there even a mute button on that prehistoric thing?
Yeah. Yes, there is. It's right there. All I gotta do is just push that button
I know,
and
right?
then
Because
boom.
you got the Zoom 4.
Anyways, you're making this intro a whole lot longer than it's supposed to be.
Oh,
Some
I'm
damn
gonna edit
reason.
all this shit out.
No, the hell you are.
You know, my edit game is strong, so.
I've seen it. It's amateur at best.
You don't even know how to work it. What do you?
It's that Chico J Serve. You can find me at JServe954 on all social media, and at JServe TV on YouTube.
I'm LSO, the chosen one.
Are you? What? Hold on. You gotta tilt that mic up for some reason. Why is it squared up?
I don't know why. It's because maybe I moved it now during the whole move.
Yeah. See, there's now you actually.
It's not in its perfect position like it was.
Now I can actually hear you.
I'm LSO, the chosen one. Dan, you heard that echo, bro? I am the chosen one.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Are you on the speaker or something?
No.
It's because
I'm trying to get the levels right and everything. So I just cranked them up high real quick.
Fuck shit up, Steve.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, anyways, where can the people find you, LSO?
LSO463 at why do I hear a feedback?
Hurry up! You talk too long.
LSO463 at fucking every social media, motherfucker. LSOYT for YouTube. For all your gaming needs. And
he doesn't have a mic today, because we have it for our guest here.
Here.
But let the people know.
Here.
Let the people know. Just let them know. Just say it. Just talk. Just talk.
Yo, it's Womo coming at you with these motherfuckers right now. Find me on Snapchat and Instagram, Womo_Chiquito. Chiquito. Holler at me for those white people. Sorry.
Chiquito.
Anyways, we're coming back to you again, the Parental Advisory Podcast. Another week.
Got my boy Mike in the building.
We got like Ella just ruined it. We got a special guest today. In the house. We like to keep it interesting here. Just not bore y'all with just the three of us just rambling on over here. So we got the special homeboy Mike is in the building. Say what's up to the people, Mike.
Yo, what's good?
Hold on, you gotta get up close.
What is up, y'all?
That's what I.
Congratulations, Mike is recently married.
Yes, congratulations to you, bro.
Thank you very much.
He's off the market, ladies.
His wife put on that chain around his leg and called it a day.
That's it. She's like, she trapped him. She got him. Locked in. She liked it and she put a ring on it.
That's so 2010. Anyways, Mike, I always forget how to say your last name.
Ceballos.
That's why.
Ceballos.
Because Dwayne says like Ceballos. I'm like, what
For
the
the
fuck
white
is that?
Ceballos.
Yeah, he says it like that. It's Ceballos. He says it's such like a white person.
Ceballos.
So, Ceballos, what's your background?
My dad's from Colombia and my mom's from El Salvador.
True. Okay. True.
Colombia and El
True.
Salvador in the building.
Yeah, mutt.
Oh, what part of Colombia?
My dad's from Pereira.
Pereira.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And my mom's from San Vicente.
Okay, true.
How far is that from in Colombia? How far is that
Central
from
America, so it's like fucking, I don't know, like 4 or 5 countries away.
I'm trying to remember how far that is from Peru.
Got me doing
It's
It's like right below us. Is that
What?
Colombia? Where's Colombia?
It's north of.
I know
it-
Peru's
It's north of
here,
Ecuador.
Brazil's right
It's on the
here.
tip.
It's north of Ecuador.
North of Ecuador. Oh, so they're closer to you than me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Neighbors.
Colombia and Ecuador.
Because I know I
neighbors.
have Brazil. I know it's Chile, Uruguay, and then Brazil on the bottom. I don't know who's on top of us. I don't think anybody's on top of us.
You can always tell who's who geographically because the three of us have the same flag.
That's true.
Yeah.
One's got stars, one's plain.
And the other one's got a coat of arms on it.
I got the Brazilian right there. And my Peruvian is tied behind my gaming chair. So I keep it close. Keep it close when I play FIFA.
Hey,
Gotta represent.
y'all made the World Cup this year?
Yeah. First time in like four World Cups now we haven't made, I think. 4. Yeah. The last time we were in, it was a bit of controversy where we got banned for one because they found out that Peru and Argentina did like a little deal to like send Argentina. That was before they had they went by goals to like for tiebreakers in the end. They would go by like how many wins you had. So now it's different. You can't do that no more. They don't do it by goals anymore because it's for that reason. We allowed Argentina to score like 9 goals. We didn't do shit. We just fucking stood there. Because we were like, we're already getting eliminated. Argentina's like, what? You want some money?
Fuck it.
Want some money while you get out of here?
Cha-ching.
Why leave empty-handed? That's how white people thought of it. They're like, yo, we're gonna be eliminated, but we're gonna be eliminated.
We're gonna get
rich.
paid.
And then we got back
Shameful.
to Peru and found out we have such an economic crisis that
Just
shit ain't nothing.
shameful. Just sold y'all souls for $5.
Can you blame him?
So since we're talking about the World Cup, who you got? Who you got in the World Cup? World Cup is like a couple months away. Can't wait. Germany? Why?
Fuck you.
Just because they won it last year?
Yeah.
I mean, not last year. Last World Cup?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
It's too hard. I gotta stick with the home team, Colombia. Can't even rep El Salvador with that one.
Colombia got some.
You never know. After Costa Rica last World Cup,
That's true.
they took it. I was like, wow, Costa Rica. Jesus Christ, anybody can.
Well,
fucking
last
win.
World Cup, that was actually our first time making it to the Sweet 16 or whatever.
Yeah, they made it with the freaking the 3 brothers. I forgot their names, but like they're known now.
We got with that tiger knee.
They all looked alike too. They all looked alike, and the name was like just slightly off for each of them. But there was like it all started with like a G or something, Guillermo, Galami or something. I forgot what it was. But they were dope, bro. They were like the
we played pretty
3-headed attacking. They were all of them were like I think one was a midfielder and the other 2 were wingers.
Controversial.
Yeah, it was controversial.
Little tiger knee to what's his face?
Yeah,
Neymar.
that was kind of weird.
Tiger knee?
That was clean, man.
Tiger knee? I missed that. What was it?
When you don't remember when Neymar got kneed in the back?
Like broke his vertebrae or something.
Yeah, they broke his vertebrae in the World Cup. It was right before they faced Germany, and they got like. I mean, let's be honest. Neymar on the Brazilian team ain't gonna change shit. They probably would have lost by like 2 goals less.
Bro.
Oh
yeah.
Savage! He just kneed
Wait, hold
kneed
on,
him
go
in
back,
the
go back,
lower
go
back.
back,
Yeah,
go
lower
back,
back.
go
Look at it.
Play it again.
Tiger knee.
Boom! Just
What
kneed him in
is-
the lower back.
Nigga, that was some UFC shit.
It's a flying knee, bro.
What the fuck, bro?
Anybody know their Naruto? That's a flying Rujijin. Look at his face. He's just like... Mind you, that wasn't like extra time. That was an extra
Soccer
time.
player who's actually hurt.
That's crazy.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah, for the first time, yeah. It wasn't just a motherfucker crying.
That's kind of why I give Messi credit, because when he goes down, he actually goes down.
No, yeah, he doesn't really flop.
He never flops. You never see him flop.
That's part of my frustration with watching modern day soccer
No,
nowadays because, you know, especially like Premier League and shit.
Oh,
it's
the
like-
eye injury. I didn't they get into a fight? This was in the Copa America, right? Yeah, 2016. 2 years after, yeah. Fucking, I don't know what happened.
He nasty, though. He nasty. Ooh, buddy.
Oh, but he almost got him. Oh,
When's the World Cup?
so you got to follow them. It's in June. June or July. I know that. It's like
Summer.
They call it the month of the month long festival of soccer. That's what they call it.
That's
That shit starts and ends like at the end of the month. Nice pass. Oh, the trickery.
Got him.
Watching Neymar highlights. I mean, Brazil now has. I mean, the Brazil team they had before was to me was trash because I follow soccer. Do you follow soccer, Mike?
Not much.
I know Wilma, you follow a little bit, but like the Brazilian team, they just had Neymar. It was just a team with Neymar. Yeah. They had a bunch of nobodies. Like they were just trying to find out who they were after the whole Ronaldinho era and everything.
Oh, yeah.
The Robinhos and the Kakas and so
It's Kaká. So bestia.
shout out to Kaka who he just retired last year.
Kaká. So pendejo. It's
Kaká.
Play like an
All right.
MLS.
If you're gonna say it, you're gonna say it right. Kaká.
Yeah, I was able to catch one of his games when they came down here
Nice.
for one of those exhibitions against I think it was PSG.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think it was PSG.
Max went to that game.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember Dwayne telling me he went to that, and it was dope, man. You know.
What, Paris Saint-Germain was here?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paris Saint-Germain. They come once a year or once every 2 years. It's Paris Saint-Germain, it's Chelsea, Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Barcelona. It's like a little international cup.
Has Arsenal ever come over?
Maybe once. I know they haven't recently.
True.
Shit.
I think it's like the top 2 English Premier League teams, and like it's always Man United, and Man City lately. Maybe
AC
Liverpool.
Milan came down here, didn't they?
Yeah, AC Milan. Like they always get the top teams from like each league, and they come down here and have like a little friendly competition.
I haven't been heavy into soccer in a minute though.
Yeah, I
I stopped at the end of the year. I always stop the last year before the World Cup. I always kind of like back off of it.
And then the World Cup comes around.
Yeah, because it's because that year there's not really a lot of stuff that go on because a lot of the international teams are trying to save their players, so they're not really playing club. They're playing selective club, so it's like a boring year, really. You know what I mean? Like Messi, Ronaldo, they always play the lowest the year before the World Cup because they don't want them to get hurt going into the World Cup.
Gotta get that glory, man.
Yeah, I mean, the suckiest thing you can do is go into the World Cup and like go 4 out and just get eliminated.
Jesus.
Like, well, thank you for being here. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting. There's a lot of like Egypt. Egypt is gonna be in there for I think the first time in a
I
long,
don't even know
long
any
time.
players from Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt.
that's crazy.
Freaking Egypt, bro.
Yeah.
Egypt's gonna be in there.
It's their first visit to the Cup.
I think so. Either it's their first visit or their first visit in a long time.
Oh, true.
There's a lot of like people. I mean, think about it. The only people who made it out of South America were Brazil, Colombia, Argentina, and Peru. Chile didn't make it. Uruguay didn't make it.
Ecuador
really
didn't make
big
it.
top teams. Yeah, even Ecuador. Ecuador is much better than Peru,
Yeah, we didn't make it this year.
and they didn't make it. Look at the Egypt. So who's Egypt playing? Egypt playing?
Shit, Italy didn't make it.
They're playing Pharaoh.
Oh man, that was a fucking debacle.
Yeah.
That was such a debacle. People are in like lawsuits now because
Wait,
of that.
what's a debacle?
The when Italy
didn't make the World Cup?
yeah, they didn't make the World Cup, and it was like shame. Like
Yeah,
it's
dude,
like
that's like
why?
expectations.
Oh, Italy was like
of
supposed to
course
make it.
Oh, yeah.
Italy's a world. They won a World Cup before. They won the one when they played France with Zidane.
That headbutt, though.
Yeah, that headbutt. that.
That headbutt though. That was crazy.
I saw that shit
What
live.
was it? And what
I
was
saw that shit live with a room full of Peruvians, and all their jaws dropped.
Yeah, I saw
anybody
I saw
who was
shit
watching
live.
that game.
I
were
saw that
like,
shit live too, and I remember even my dad was like, "¿Qué carajo pa?" What?
Mind you didn't see it happen as it happened because they go off screen and you just see him on the ground, and then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna replay it," and then you see him do it, and you're like, "Holy fuck!" He just headbutted him. He's like,
To
"That's
the
gotta be a red
chest.
card."
To the chest.
You know, France people are like, "Man, if only the ref didn't see it. Hopefully the ref didn't see it." And then the ref's like, "No, I saw that shit. Red card."
Shit, that shit's kind of hard to miss.
Yeah, like headbutted the hell out of him.
You don't see that shit ever.
You heard what happened though, right? What happened was Zidane was getting his shirt tugged by the guy who was guarding him.
Right.
And the guy said, "If you love the shirt so much, I'll let you have it." He's like, "No, I'd rather have my way with your sister."
Oh,
So Zidane's like, "Yeah, boof."
savage.
They didn't give a fuck about no World Cup at that point.
Yeah, that's what I remember. It was something he said something about his sister, and that's why he headbutted him.
Headbutted the hell out of his chest. It was freaking
Now,
nasty.
can you answer me that? Why is it that like white guys go to first move in a fight is always the headbutt. You ever notice that?
From
That's
all
like a
those-
reflex
All
for
those
them.
action movies people watch, man.
White guys, they
guys?
always go for the headbutt first. They
I mean,
always-
including if you're baldy, I mean, you got the dome piece ready. Just
I mean, I hear you, but what I'm
Let it
saying
launch.
is like the headbutt though. Like your chances of executing a proper headbutt where you impair who you're trying to hit and not hurt yourself too bad in the
technically,
process.
your skull is the hardest part of your body.
I understand that, but what I am saying is that in order for you to properly execute a headbutt on somebody, that means that you have to know how to throw your head properly to where you maximize damage on the victim and not on yourself.
That's too much science.
Yeah, I don't think anybody really wins with a headbutt, though.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
we didn't go
like,
through that.
why would
We didn't go through that formula in high school, bro.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, so like, normally with like,
Have you ever been headbutted? I've been headbutted before in a fight.
I've never been headbutted.
I've been
before.
headbutted. Like I was grabbing the guy and he just boom, headbutted me in my face, like busted my nose. Headbutt hurts. It hurts like hell.
I understand that, but it's like,
Including
how do you,
will
like,
hurt you unless you know how to do it. You got to kind of hit it with the crown because then this is like the hardest part.
thank you for saying exactly what I just said.
Yeah, I'm just saying it dumber so everybody can get it.
Oh, okay, and for the layman.
Yeah,
I
for
see.
the layman
I
terms.
understand.
For us simple folk.
Yeah,
I understand.
Mike said it better than me.
Yeah.
I just called everybody dumb.
For us, quiet, simple folk. Yeah.
But yeah, that's I mean, who knows?
I know.
Why people headbutt?
Why is their go-to?
White folks with the headbutt. Usually like with like black dudes, it's like your homeboy, his homeboy hits you first.
Maybe it's because it's the closest. It's the closest
in the
thing you
fight.
can
But hold
get in
on,
the fight.
so it's like white guys headbutt you, black dudes their homeboys hit you before the guy you're actually fighting hits you. Spanish dudes, we do what? Like what would we do?
Get drunk.
I think at that point it's just like 9 of us just go in.
We maybe like dance a little salsa before the fight starts. Vamos a pelear, pero salsa.
We do a little West Side Story dance
shit.
with the snaps and shit.
with a little salsa in it.
Exactly.
Put some maracas out.
with some Victor Manuel
Like,
playing in the
bachata, baby.
background.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Enrique Iglesias comes out of nowhere.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Vamos a pelear.
Why'd you make him sound such like a Mexican?
Yes, seriously. Vamos a pelear, way.
That was good.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
I think that's just like the go-to for when you're imitating any Hispanic.
Yeah, it is.
Some
I don't know why.
Mexican.
It just goes straight to that. It goes straight to Mexican. I don't know why.
Even amongst other Spanish people.
Yeah.
My dad would be like, "What are you, Mexican?" Like,
Yes.
I'm like, "No, I'm Peruvian."
You look like a Mexican. I remember I actually used that as a term once
I was always called a Mexican.
Oh, yeah.
because I was naive and I
I went to
wasn't.
North Carolina. I was called both a nigga and a Mexican.
Word.
One guy called me a nigga, and I was like, "Do you not know the difference?" I'm like, "Look at me. Black people don't have hair like this."
Oh, you one of them Samoans, huh?
He's like, "I don't know if you mixed." I'm like,
You
"Okay,
mixed.
you got me there. You know, I might be mixed.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Racist."
You got that good hair. Yeah.
I was just in an argument with a racist guy today on Facebook, and his talking point was,
Just for the record, that's how we started the conversation. Just know that. All right?
so the talking point the guy was putting up was, black people have a tendency to be more violent with police than white people. And he put up all these statistics, and I'm like, the fact that you're even putting like all the black people in one freaking category lets me know you have racist. You might not be racist in your mind, but you have some racist tendencies, sir.
Really bad.
you're
Like
like
really bad racist tendencies.
you're like part-time racist.
yeah. You
know
just
what I'm
clocked
saying?
in for the night shift.
You're a weekend warrior when it comes to racism.
That literally
Yeah.
kind of reminds me of like they did like a project over there in Japan to see like how old folks compared to the younger folks felt with
Look it up.
Look it up, sir. That's your job. You're sitting over here explaining to me. Give me some facts.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, but I know which one you're talking about. I've
How they
heard
felt
about
with
that.
like,
Yeah,
black people, yeah.
they
Their
don't give
views-
a fuck.
they're-
They
yeah.
actually look at them like they're
Oh,
stars.
Koreans?
No, the younger ones are like, oh, we know they're okay, but the the older ones just feel like they're actual like thugs
Yeah.
and stuff because of movies and stuff.
Yeah, and stuff like that, and they believe all the hype.
So they're only like.
You
The way
know.
they portrayed on TV and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they believe. That's all they.
No need. It was a quick comedy.
So,
That would
so
make sense.
blah,
Though.
blah.
I mean, there's not a lot of black people, I would assume, in Japan.
No, there's not.
I mean,
There's
if they
not
are,
really.
they probably assume they're a rapper or a basketball player.
Yeah, because when Kobe went there, like, you know, a lot of people didn't know Kobe, but they automatically assumed he must be a basketball player because he's so tall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, compared to them, I'm sure.
Like, I remember they were doing that one piece when Kobe was on his farewell tour and he went to Japan. It's like, do you know who that is? And this old couple was like, no, we don't know. Must be some athlete. They didn't even say basketball. They was like, we know he's an athlete. He has to be.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That's the mom.
why would he be here?
We know they like to jump high.
Bro, that's the Mamba. Have some respect.
For real.
Like, yeah.
That is the Mamba.
That's all they know.
Fuck them out.
I'll kick you out my damn house.
Oh, please.
Kobe, like,
I was raised
Please.
Kobe too, sir. I wasn't raised in no Jordan era. Well, technically. Technically, I was in the 90s.
Full screen it.
Is that number 8, Kobe?
It's probably all of them.
Yeah, is
8
this
and
is
24.
this pre or post rape Kobe?
This is Kobe highlights in general.
Oh, okay. So we're getting pre and post rape. All right.
Post-rape Kobe?
I mean,
Lethal.
post
Lethal.
rape
He took all the
Kobe.
shit they gave to him in court and
He
just...
was prolific post rape, bro. Like he won. Like didn't he win a championship immediately that year?
Pretty sure he did.
And
Did he? Did he
you
win
know,
shot? Was that...
Was that like the San Antonio one?
I forget what it
remember now.
when it was, but
When was that? It was 2003 or 4.
It was 3.
It was before LeBron came into the league.
that's all. And that's all.
LeBron.
And that's all people needed to just forget about the fact that Kobe was accused of rape.
Yeah.
Well,
He
you know
won a
what?
championship.
Kobe said in an interview, like, the biggest reason why he played like that is because he thought it was going to be the end. Like, he was going to go to jail. So he's like, I want to leave it all on the court. Like, I'm going to put every emotion that I have, that I'm feeling. Because he was like, he said that when outside of the game, he was so, like, fucked up. He was wrecked. He was nervous. He doesn't know what to do. But when he got into the arena, basketball in his hand, he was calm. He was like, he's in his serenity moment.
You got to, bro.
I mean, that's his
I thought it
garden.
was his last time on the damn court.
For real. That's his garden, bro. That's his fucking Garden of Eden, that basketball court. That's where he goes to do his thing.
He's so nasty.
He is, bro.
I love when like someone tries to guard him. He does that little. Like, he doesn't really like look at them. He just like stops and like, yeah, I just dunked in the fucking like court, nigga, and then walks away, kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's so funny, bro.
That little stare down.
Kobe was-
He doesn't even stare at them though. He's just like, yeah, I know you're on the floor, bitch.
I heard a story that Steve Smith had where he went into the arena. This was when he was playing for Atlanta. He went into the arena and he sees Kobe, young Kobe, shooting, and he's like, all right, well, I'm not gonna let this youngster outshoot me. So he starts shooting. Right, he gets tired. It's like, I'm gonna go get ready for the game. So like the game's not for another like 2 hours. He goes there, comes back out. There's still nobody there. People are still, if you want to shoot around, Kobe's been there the whole time. Kobe hasn't left. And then he asks, why are you here? I don't leave until 30 minutes before game time. I shoot from the moment I get here to the moment game starts. That going.
Gotta keep it
Maybe
hot.
he shot 1,000 shots before the game went on. He's been there for 3 hours shooting. Just shooting.
the mic get tilted back down again.
Just shooting.
That block, I remember. Sorry.
That's what I'm
So
saying. Like
mean.
that's
Make
why
sure
you have
he
to
has a
loosen
hot
it
hand.
first and then move it because now the bolt's not holding it anymore. You got to tighten it. Tighten it a little bit more.
It's good. I can't tell you anymore.
All right, that's good right there.
After this done.
So have you guys heard about the trades that went down? Trade deadline just passed 2 days ago.
Hella
So
trades.
so
know, right?
so
Some
Isaiah
crazy trades.
So Isaiah Thomas went to the Lakers, right?
Yeah, and he's already causing shit.
How?
So he doesn't want to come off the bench.
Check the trades.
Yeah, go to NBA and just check the trade
You
transactions.
see his tweet like the day before.
Yeah.
Don't
NBA
trade me. I like you
trade
here.
Yeah.
transaction.
So basically, they want him to come off the bench and Lonzo come and start to help Lonzo out. But he's like, I am not gonna fucking come off the bench. So let's figure out how this is gonna go.
Wait, who? Lonzo or
Isaiah Thomas.
Isaiah Thomas?
They want Isaiah Thomas to come on. Like, for me, I would rather Lonzo come off the bench because now that you have a proper point guard, well, he can shoot. He's just not that. He's not that tall, so I wouldn't say proper. But you have a better point guard than what you had in Jordan Clarkson. You know what I mean? So might as well let Lonzo learn a little bit from what Isaiah can, at least scoring wise, because he definitely needs help.
How long has Isaiah been in the league now?
5, 6?
Okay, so
Little bit.
did he win in that championship with Cleveland?
Hell
Or-
no.
or was
he
he
just
was-
got to Cleveland
He was
this
still
year.
in Boston.
Okay,
Still
so
in
he was in Boston. Okay,
Killing it in Boston. He was killing it with the Kings way back when he was a second round draft pick. And then the Kings traded him, obviously, because the Kings trade every fucking person they get. That's good.
Okay, so here are the trade transactions, people. That's what we're looking at right now.
So they just today waived Marco Bellinelli, which somebody's gonna pick that guy up.
Yeah.
And Tony Allen, somebody's gonna pick that guy up.
Yeah. Wow. Tony Allen and Bellinelli.
Well, it's probably because the Bulls have so many guards. What are they gonna do with Tony Allen?
Free money.
And Atlanta has a bunch of guards and forwards. What are you going to do with Marco Bellinelli? So I understand that. Oh, the Knicks. So the Knicks did a trade. So they acquired Emmanuel Mudiay from the Denver Nuggets.
That black canister thing.
And added Devin Harris from the Dallas Mavericks. Get the hell out of here. They got Emmanuel. That's a fucking perfect fucking pickup for the New York Knicks.
Who they got?
Emmanuel Mudiay. He came out of the draft 2 years ago. He's a really good point guard.
Really? He was like a 7th round pick.
He just does no shot at all.
Yeah, you're a big basketball fan?
Kind of.
Yeah.
I follow all sports like in general, but like mostly football.
True. Who's your team?
Dolphins.
Oh, my man. My man.
Of course.
My man.
Is Dwayne Dwayne's a Steelers fan.
Don't even say that. He'll come out here right now.
Oh, I talk shit all the time for the Steelers. When they lost, first person I called was him. Like, hey, what's up, motherfucker?
No,
they lost.
I text him like, dude, I'm sorry, that was some bullshit.
No, I'm way worse with him. I'm medieval.
Oh yeah, this one doesn't have
any no punches.
Yeah, no. He knows what's coming.
He has no consideration.
He didn't even pick up my call.
He already knew. He was like, fuck
the next day he's like, I knew what you were coming with. I'm not picking up that call. I was too pissed.
Yeah. Fuck you. I don't have time to deal with this right now. I'm not dealing with your shit.
Yeah, die-hard Dolphins fan.
Oh man,
forever.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna pull like that old fart that was up in the box. He was like 99 years old or whatever.
Oh, I saw that from the Steelers and the Jaguars games.
No.
They were doing that though. They were showing the Eagle.
I'm talking about in the Super Bowl.
Oh, they showed that in the Super Bowl.
Box,
they had a guy.
They were showing like the oldest fan.
He was the oldest fan, the oldest Eagles fan in attendance.
How old was he?
At 99 years old. He was 99 years old. He's been a fan since the Eagles were he was born in 1919. He's been a fan of the Eagles since the club started in 1933.
It only took almost 100 years, but shit,
yeah.
He fucking got there.
Yeah.
I saw the videos of all the famous celebrities that were Philly fans. Like, you saw the Kobe one? Kobe was fucking jumping up and down with his kid in his hand.
Fucking cursing and shit.
Like, he was just so fucking excited.
Yeah,
his wife is like, calm down, you're going to scare the baby.
There
like,
you go.
I would cry like a bitch. I don't care.
Oh, that's crazy.
I would cry.
I think the Dolphins have won a championship, though. They've won.
In 72.
Yeah, not when I've been alive.
That's
Did
it.
Dan Marino win one? No, he never won one. He got close to one.
Nope.
Yeah. Close to one, but that's it.
The best they've done it, like in my time, is 11-5.
and that's 11-7, 11-7. The 2011 run.
So, what do you think the Dolphins need? Let's get into this combo.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Why the fuck don't they ever get offensive linemen in the draft? Why?
First of all, it literally starts from the top. We need a new owner.
Yeah. You just need an O-line. That's all you've needed for a couple years now. No.
You don't understand. When you have a management that their entire goal is maximize profit over maximize the team.
I mean, everybody's doing coke over there, bro.
Because
I'm just saying.
Because it's Miami. You know, it's all about the fucking money here. That's what money talks here, bro. So we've always lately now we've just been a stepping stone team for great players in the league. Yep. Time and time again, we've had great players in our hands, in our midst, and we've traded them and sold them off for whatever the fucking thing, whatever quick buck we can get.
Doesn't the Dolphins have Antonio Holmes? Or they did. Holmes. They had Holmes, right?
No, he went to the Jets.
They got somebody just in the past 2 years that was super raw. Before Brandon Marshall.
Ajay.
Ajay, they drafted Ajay, didn't they?
Yeah, they drafted him.
And then they let him go.
Yeah. Now he's in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he won a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, he won a fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah, I'm happy for the guy. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, and I can't hate those guys because it's not them. It's the management saying, "Yeah, I'll take that." They'll rather do the quick flip than fucking play the long con.
Dolphins, from my knowledge, from every draft, they always get a defensive back, a defensive lineman.
You should always draft cornerbacks.
Yeah, but I just feel like they need an O-line. Like, for the past, how many quarterbacks have they gone through in the past 5 years?
Many.
Based off injury alone. Like their quarterbacks just consistently get injured because there's
Yeah.
no one defending them.
Yeah.
they've
Our
averaged the most
defense-
sacks for the past like
Our
6 or 7
defense
years.
is probably one of the best in the league.
It always- yeah, it's always the top three.
in-
It's always
top
been our
3 in the
strong point, I'd
league.
say.
But that's it. You know, they maximize the most plays possible.
I think Sue was probably the worst defensive pickup you guys.
I
did in a
don't
couple years.
understand why we did. I was actually surprised when we were going.
You guys
for
went
him.
off the hype.
It's not even so much that; it's that he's known to be a problem in the locker room. You see how he plays, the shit that he does on the field, the shit that we do
Stomping on
see.
people.
Exactly,
Well, look, they picked up
stepping
Jay
on
Cutler
people
and
and
look at
stomping
him.
on people.
Oh, yeah.
Jay Cutler quits on teams, and they picked him up.
I would have rather started our backup than.
When I found out
Should
that
have
they
picked
picked
up
up,
Cap.
I wish.
That would have been at least something.
I
oh my
wish.
god, that would have been so great.
Cap would have been perfect
If it
because
wasn't
they
for all
love
the politics,
they
bro.
love the
Run
running style.
They love to run,
He's like the perfect. Like this is
But
what
of
he
course-
was. Hey, listen, he was
Politics,
perfect
man.
for a lot of teams.
but of course, you know, can't hire no niggas that be bucking.
Jesus,
Dog,
Lord,
I'm telling you.
that be bucking. Jesus Christ.
So, like they you know, so it starts from there. The management. We need new management, new ownership, completely, because they're all about just getting the dollar. That's all. That's why we have that. You know,
None of this orange carpet bullshit.
renovating this. You know, the old fucking stadium. I still call it Pro Player Stadium. What do you call it? Joe Robbie Stadium. I don't give a fuck what you call it. That's what I knew it as a kid as.
They're renovating it. When I went there to go,
They
watch
renovated it
No, it's
already.
already done.
Yeah.
They've been.
When
to
was
this.
that? Because I went to
Hard Rock.
I went to go see WrestleMania with Dwayne in 2013.
Oh yeah, it's red.
Yeah, this
since
is
then.
like we're talking literally in the last
Well,
2-3
they did it
years.
twice.
Oh,
actually.
okay. I haven't been there since.
Yeah, I want to say 2 years
Oh, it's
ago.
nice though.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's really
I haven't
nice.
been there yet.
Yeah, they've renovated it nicely, but it's
Their
you
prices
know,
are fucking
It's really
crazy.
just like a whole Super Bowl.
at this point now, bro. You know,
That's what all the teams are doing. They're trying to build the best stadium so that they get the Super Bowl.
well, ratings are down, bro. Across the board,
What, for the NFL?
the ratings are down on the NFL right now.
I mean, it was because this protest really.
so these
didn't do any
motherfuckers
justice
are
to
just
the
screaming.
NFL.
At this point, they're gonna charge you. You know, just you wait. You want to sit too? All right, that's an extra 20, bro. If you want to, wait, you want a chair? Wait, do you want a chair the entire game? Oh, wait, hold on. That's going to be an extra 40.
Sure.
Then
Listen,
if you
it's
want
already
the entire game.
like $20 to just get fries. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Like I literally to get me.
Do you want cheese
I
with
went
that
to
burger?
WrestleMania. I got a burger. I got
$6
a fries.
charge.
I got the cup. You know, the one that you get like
take
you have to
home.
pay extra for. Spent like $65 just for that. It looked like a burger I got from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah,
Serious, like I just
Dollar
heated
Tree.
up. Like I just heated it
Dollar
up.
Tree. Damn.
That's where they get you. Though.
Like that's how bad it was. I'm hoping now with the new stuff, they're making some really good burgers for $20.
And they get you now,
I'm
man.
not gonna lie though, the food in Marlins Park is pretty good.
I've been to Marlins Park.
I
Yeah, it
haven't.
is.
I
It's
haven't
pretty
been.
good.
I haven't been to the new
They
stadium.
got like Cuban sandwiches, bro.
Marlins Park. Yeah, you ever go into like Philly has those cheesesteaks, the cheesesteak stadium in the Phillies stadium. We got Cubanos, baby, all day.
Cubanos.
Yeah, that's what I call them.
Cubans.
Nah,
Cuban people.
no, that's what I call the sandwiches. Cubanos, baby.
Cubanos.
Cubanos.
We have Cubanos.
I would be able.
We were just looking
Did
at
you
them.
say I would be able to eat a Cuban person? Is that what you said? I'm not that fat. Listen, like I've always said, eating another
just
fat
slap a
person
little
is the
mayonnaise and
fattest
some
thing
Cuban
you can
bread
do.
on them.
Yeah.
That's all he needs. Is
Just put some
Cuban bread
mustard
and some mustard.
Put some mustard mayonesa.
With a little colada.
Yeah. Dame un solita. Eh?
Yeah, yeah, fucking that
Some
black
materba.
that black tar meth.
Black sauce.
Dude,
I never
I
understood
don't drink
that.
coffee at all.
You don't drink coffee?
Nah, me
I've
neither.
gotten into
My
drinking
man,
coffee.
up top.
Colombian I am. I don't.
Yeah.
Up top. And he's
I had-
Colombian, yo, and he
had
don't
a-
drink coffee.
I had
That's
I had
crazy.
some Cuban coffee this morning. On my way to
Dude,
work.
I only
Yeah?
legit only drink water.
Did you shit yourself on the way to your destination?
No, you
or
gotta listen.
right
Cuban
before
coffee,
you
you
got
gotta
to your
take that shit in
destination.
shots. You can't fucking chug that shit.
A true one, yeah. You gotta be careful with those. That's
The true
You
one,
have
you
a heart
gotta
attack
just
off
like
of
get
that
a little
shit.
cup like this and just.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah,
That's
I
all you
want to
need,
be
bro.
jittery and have the bubble guts at 7:45 in the morning. That's what I need as rocket fuel to end to get me going.
Dude, I don't drink that
Well, you know
shit.
the ones that really give you like bad
Or
is
energy.
Yeah, that's
is
what
if
I
you
need.
want black coffee. If you drink black coffee, you must be taking some.
Yeah, I
horrible
need that
shits.
about as bad as I need hepatitis.
You drink black coffee?
Yeah.
Really?
No.
I can't. How do you drink
I
it?
drink coffee every way.
Black coffee is like Malta to me. I can't drink that shit.
Oh, I hate Malta.
Me neither.
fucking
Oh,
can't
me
drink that
neither.
shit.
I don't like Malta.
My dad can chug Malta like it's no tomorrow.
Yeah,
Just que bueno.
yeah.
Like,
pure
My sister likes Malta. I don't. You know, her.
I don't see the appeal. Man.
Yeah,
I really don't.
I think it's like whoever tastes it, if they like it, they like it. That's what it is. Because when I first tasted it, I'd spit that shit.
Is. I feel like people who like Malta Pie like those dark beers.
Probably.
Yeah, see.
Like, yeah, I don't. I remember tasting that as a kid for the first time, and I'm like, no. Yeah, no.
Oh God!
I can't have a Malta float. How?
Whoever made that shit should
Well,
go
right, a rice milk one, I guess. Yeah, or a coconut milk.
Do they serve that at Denny's?
What are you gonna fight me over fucking ice cream? Really? Are you really gonna sit here and just keep that? Really? Don't fucking try me. It's ice cream, nigga. Relax. No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh man.
And he couldn't have ice cream, so I know a spot that had lactose-free ice cream on the spot.
Yeah.
And he was just like, "Oh no, are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes, nigga."
Oh, apparently.
Very nice.
He can't have anything.
Apparently,
Like,
there's
cheese pizza, nothing.
Apparently, there is a place off of Banks and Royal Palm in Margate. It's an ice cream place. It's the one that does the they like put it over the cold surface and then they scoop it, they scrape it off it.
Yeah.
They have like lactose free options and stuff like that.
Really?
Too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. I'm gonna say a prayer for you, bro.
yeah,
For real, bro.
yeah. It's crazy, you know. After doing the research for this
I made a
shit,
burger for him, and he's like, "Did you use oil and vinegar?" I'm like, "Yeah, I can't eat that."
Damn.
I'm like,
this is
what?
This is like a recent discovery, or like?
yeah, within the last
4 or 5 months?
The last 6 months. Within the
Damn.
last 6 months.
Yeah, bro. It's been
sucks.
tough for him.
No,
I know
to be
they
honest
got
with you,
pills
it
you
really
can take
hasn't.
like before, like if you want to eat something like that. Can't you take like a medicine or something?
There's like Lactaid. You know, I feel like we always talk about this.
Yeah, we do.
There's a Lactaid, which is supposed to help you digest or whatever. But the thing is, those don't work for me.
What about the lactose blue drinks? I got like these blue drinks. My friend, Dwayne also has it. He had the fuck is it called?
Oh, yeah, like
Acid reflux.
Yeah, I remember.
Which is like if they have something that has like a lot of acidity, it starts to hurt their chest. So one time it happened to Dwayne. It was starting to hurt his chest after I think we went to Denny's or something, and like it was happening to germs because they both have it, and we had to stop at Walgreens. They got some blue drink, and they just chugged it, and they were good.
I don't do that. I don't eat that.
Like from the pharmacy section, they're like, "Coop, coop, coop." All right, I'm good,
Pepto.
nigga. Yeah, something like that.
But it's crazy. Like a lot. It's surprising what thing. It's not that I can't have milk. I just can't have lactose. That specific enzyme that is found. That is just found in cow's milk. So, you know, basically all of cheese is gone.
It's eliminated. It's just gone.
So now think about all the things that you eat on a daily basis that contain cheese. Everything from
Queso y pan, get out of that.
Empanadas de queso.
Oh God, you can't have that.
To all the way to
like
a meat lover's pizza. You know what I'm saying? None of that stuff. No nachos. No cheesesteak.
Like you started, Mike's
ain't no
feeling your pain.
Ain't no cheesesteak happening in Philly for me.
So sorry,
you
man.
know what I'm saying?
So you might as well not even go to fucking Philly if you can't
Exactly.
get a damn cheesesteak. You're just gonna
you
get
know,
a steak sandwich?
They'll slap you with that.
Yeah,
shit.
for real.
Basically,
Yo, for the cheese. What?
Basically, the bacon carries lactose.
Dude, that's literally my favorite food.
Yeah, it used to be mine still.
Earth.
Bacon.
Yeah,
me too.
not pork, but bacon specifically.
Yeah.
The way they cut it, processed deli meats.
People always
are
separate
out of
pork
my-
with bacon.
So like all the like the Oscar Mayer prepackaged, all the bologna, all that type of shit. I can't have any of that.
Damn.
Pastries are pretty much out of the equation for me.
Depends on the pastry.
Depending on the pastry, though, like bread,
It's like
I
the
can
Death
have.
Reaper's just like
Like,
eliminating different categories from his life.
I can have bread, I can have certain cereals, like I can't have processed cereal anymore.
So you have to have like Special K or something with them?
Not Special K, but like I can have like corn flakes. I can have like Kicks to a certain extent. Things like that.
Pretty much no marshmallow shit. None
of that stuff.
Yeah, having no Captain Crunch.
No Lucky Charms and all that.
Oh,
So
man.
like you've always had this problem, like you just recently came to light, or
No, I didn't have it when I was younger, but now within the last few years I've developed
Since
it.
I've known him, he started developing problems.
There's no correlation
just
getting
happens.
it. You can just develop that as you get
that's true.
older.
It makes sense though, because one time before we found out this, you were having like stomach issues. You said, and the only thing you said you ate, you had a glass of milk or something, or you had something with milk, and you're like we were supposed to do the old podcast. I'm like, I just can't go. Like,
Yeah.
I just,
Like,
and
I
we were
was in
like,
pain.
oh shit, maybe he has a stomach
I've
virus.
said it before. I think I've said it on this podcast. But the only way to describe the pain, if I ever ingest any form of lactose, it's all right. Have you ever been kicked in the balls before?
Yes, I have.
Okay, you know how it's that type of pain that doesn't just like hit you right away. It like it just creeps up on you. All right, at the highest point, when it's at its most painful. Okay, think about that pain. That's where it starts.
Oh my god,
That's terrible, bro.
Like it's woken me up out of a dead sleep
that's terrible.
Wakey.
Oh my god.
on several occasions. It's just. You know,
what are you
it's
doing?
like that scene from Alien, just you know, like
Chest burst.
And so
Oh,
wait,
my
what
God.
do you? So like, do you have to take a shit or?
yeah, it immediately sends me to the bathroom.
And what is it like? Are you not able to take a shit? Is that
It's
the pain?
basically the equivalent of when you're like you know, well, not to get more graphic, but you know,
We're past that.
You know, it's almost the equivalent of when you've already thrown up so much that now you're just dry heaving, but there's just nothing there. It's the equivalent on the opposite end.
Oh my god.
That's the worst.
Yeah,
You need to have a bottle of Gatorade with you. when
dog,
you do this shit.
it's crazy. So now I have to like
IV drip with you, bro.
For
like
real.
I have to. So like for
MMA
example,
now.
so for example, like I can have a piece of toast with like butter on it, provided it's not just slathered with it.
Yeah.
You know, so like a little bit of butter. But if they cook something in butter, I'm fucked.
Jesus fucking Christ. Is there like levels to that though? Can you like, be like
Yes.
a little lactose?
Yes.
I
There
feel
are
like
people.
I feel like I might be like on the lower
There's
spectrum.
there's definitely a scale to it.
Yeah.
You know,
Now that I'm reading what it is, I wonder if you have like a.
because
I
here's the
wonder
thing,
if
it's
you
not
have
an
the time.
allergy.
Yeah.
That's the big difference. It's
So what? Do you
it's
have
an-
too much? You have too much
it's-
lactose in your body already?
No, it's my body. My body has a very hard time processing it
So it can only process
and
what you
breaking
have.
it down. My body
'Cause you-
doesn't contain the ability to break down
Because it says
lactose properly.
lactose makes up
Lactose,
around 2 to 8% of the milk.
And
so-
because it's very acidic,
Yeah.
you know, and everything, it you know, it throws off all
But
that
look,
shit. So
look what it
just-
says right here. The milk, like regular cow's milk, only has 2 to 8% lactose. So, like, if you're saying that means only a little bit
I mean,
you take, and
a
you're
0.5%. He's
Well, here's
Yeah,
the
he's
thing,
fucked,
though.
but-
But here's the thing, though. That's from natural, just pure unpasteurized milk. Take it then through the pasteurization and homogenization process that we have here in this country for milk.
So you need to get yourself a cow and they can suck that titty.
his price.
You know,
Yeah,
like in
this is
Ecuador,
my
in
prize
in
cow.
Ecuador, in Ecuador, you can get unpasteurized milk. You know, no problem.
Is that what you drink?
No. They used to get. I remember it used to come in a bag. It was a milk sack. That's how they gave you like un litro. You get a liter.
Oh, it
of
sounds
milk.
like it's in a bag.
like
It sounds like Canada, because Canada they don't have.
Oh, I'm
milk,
yeah.
They just have
like,
bags.
In,
It's weird. Like
Yeah, water. Whenever you get water, there's no water bottles.
yeah, I seen a vlogger go into the supermarket in Canada and everything's in bags. All the drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
there
sealed.
it's in
It's
bags.
sealed water bags. Like it's perfect. Like it's got a label and everything like that, and you know a table of ingredients on
Yeah.
this like on the whole
It's
It's just a bag.
you know.
though.
But it's just
It's
the
this
difference is
really
it's just a
really
bag.
thick bag. Like you can't. It's not easily breaking.
Yeah.
You can take it out, and then it has this little nozzle, and you
Is
just
there a
like.
reason
kinda-
why? Or is
I don't know. I think it's just how
Just more
Canada does
econo-
shit.
yeah.
we're fucking Canada. That's what we
Yeah,
do.
it's just more
We're fucking
economical.
Canada, eh? Like that's
you
what
know?
we do.
But yeah, so like in Ecuador they do that, you know. But the so for the unlike other people that have an allergy, like if I touch milk, I'm not gonna break out.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like
hives.
I don't have to be hospitalized. I don't
That's
need
my
an
problem.
EpiPen. You know what I'm saying?
That was my next prank. I was just gonna douse them in milk.
So
See
I
what
was
happens.
like, yeah, that would have been just fucked up, bro. The
Experimenting, bro.
Oh, is that what you call it? Yeah, yeah. The Nazis said the same thing too.
The Nazis. Listen,
So-
listen, sir.
Yeah.
Like,
But yeah, so I have to. So now, because of all this, within the last 6 months, I've had to sit there and now be very conscious about, you know,
Plan
my
your-
diet.
plan
it's
your
interesting.
diet.
So the formula of lactose is C12H2211.
You know what? It's funny. Like, I have to deal with it anyways. So to me to sit there and bitch about it makes no sense. So I actually look at all the positive things that has happened because I can't have things like cheesecake, and a lot of stuff that would carry lactose in it would also be a lot of stuff that I can't. Because like I can't have things like Cheetos, Doritos, Nacho or Cool Ranch, either one. I can't have them. Like all that shit, I can't have all that stuff. I've actually started to lose weight because
you're cutting all that bad shit out your diet.
Exactly, because it's literally poison to me. So
basically, if I'm having a dinner party for 5, I'm basically putting 4 plates out.
Yeah, exactly.
Because nothing I'm cooking you can eat.
Yeah, exactly. I have to bring my own dinner. He makes this little, he makes scallop potatoes with fucking Parmesan, chicken parm.
And you're over here bringing like special bread
Alfredo.
and water. That's all you can eat.
Not even that. I'm bringing Popeyes.
Oh, you can have Popeyes.
I'm gonna get a 2-piece.
Oh, that's right. We did have Popeyes the other
with
day.
An extra
so you can
biscuit.
eat, but so you can have the fried oil that they use. That's not gonna affect you.
That didn't affect me.
Okay.
No.
Thank God, fried chicken.
Yeah.
God's got to give you something.
It's weird. Like if the oil, I guess, is too old, it can, like the vegetable oil especially, like that can affect me to a certain extent.
It's crazy. It's like certain things can't. It's like you playing like Russian roulette.
Like I said, it's like and honestly, the only way I found this out is just through trial and error.
Oh, that's gotta suck. You bite into it and you don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Also, like people do deep frying with buttermilk.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
All that buttermilk is in the oil.
Yeah.
Shit.
So like like biscuits.
I don't think
have
Popeyes
to be
is doing that. That sounds like something a smaller restaurant would do. Yeah, like if you go to a nice mom and pop, they're definitely probably doing that.
True.
Because that mom and pop's always got to taste way better than whatever the fuck any fast food tastes like.
But anyways, all right, let's fucking transition from my bowels
From your bowels
to a different fucking topic.
Your fucking medical conditions.
What's
your social, motherfucker?
What's your social now?
Mike, you were in a band, right?
Yeah.
How long was that? How long did
I've been in
go?
a few bands actually. But
Really?
What kind of music?
All kinds. Well, my first band I was in, I actually played shows and shows like an indie band, like
rock.
Yeah, like I'd say like Nirvana-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Who had the long hair?
Nobody. Actually.
Nobody.
Yeah.
They were going.
We had like afros going on.
Oh shit!
Long hair. Got the Cuban fro.
Nice.
Boys over here looking like a Spanish version of Daft
What'd
Punk.
you play?
I played drums.
Okay, nice. My man over here beating the skins, bro.
Yeah, bro. But I can play other shit too, So,
okay, what do you play?
Bass, guitar.
Oh, he's a musician.
Nice.
Does it
I
all.
just don't do vocals.
Okay. All right. So my man's behind the boards. He can do a lot of production for you.
Yeah.
No problem. Okay.
I got the ear.
That's actually good to know, though. We're always looking for people
Are you
to
looking
collab
to make
with.
a new band? Like, are you in
I'm
process?
currently just met some new dudes, but this is gonna be like some heavy metal stuff.
Oh.
How does that work? Like, do you try out, or do they try out for you, or it depends on who has more experience?
Well, the first band I was in, it was funny. They're actually called Hovinist at the time.
Okay.
They were already established.
It's pretty good name.
Okay.
Yeah, I met them on Craigslist, which a lot of people meet on Craigslist.
Oh man.
Okay.
It's weird,
Because I was gonna ask, I'm like, how do you link up with these guys?
Like, there's the main way I'd say, like, if you go to local shows, you talk to other people, hey, you play, whatever, and you link up like that. But then, like, people like me,
let's jam, or whatever.
Let's jam. Like, in that scenario, I just like, fuck it, dude. Like, I just started learning how to play drums. I felt like I was confident I could play in a band.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I went on Craigslist and I put my ad out there, and then they hit me up.
Sure.
Oh, shit.
And then you want to come try out? I was like, sure. And then, of course, I brought my knife with me. You never know.
Yeah. Gotta stay strapped, bro.
Saying, But no, yeah, dude.
You don't know if that band's part of a cult.
Fuck, dude. They wanted to do unholy things to my
Yeah,
body. You know
right.
what I'm saying?
Welcome to the Lord, my son. Like,
No, it was chill, dude. We played for like 2 years. We changed our name like halfway through because someone had left the band or got kicked out of the band.
Ooh.
Yeah, behind the music shit,
Oh.
But then we changed our name to Kill the Television.
oh, that's
Okay.
nice.
KTV had a nice acronym and all that stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, long story short, band drama, personal issues. So that band left. I'm still friends with the guys, but whatever.
True. So then, and now you're with.
Well, this was like 2 years ago. Then all of last year, I was in another metal band.
Okay.
A bunch of youngins. I was the older one in the group.
All right. How old are you?
I'm 25.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, 25.
I think.
I don't even know. I don't even know what today is.
Believe me, once you get older, you're gonna know your age. You're gonna know your
92,
age.
yeah, I'm 25.
Yeah.
So when you're young, you're like, I don't know.
But
Gives a
they're all
fuck.
like
Gives a
18,
fuck.
19, 20. So
Yeah, you ask them their age.
it doesn't
like,
sound like a big age gap, but it kind of is. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, it
they're
is.
all swag and I look cool and all this. You know, like
Right, they're
It's
not
a new
about
era.
the music.
yeah, like
at all.
I'm legit. Like as corny as it sounds, my main priority is the music. That's
Yeah.
all I care
Yeah.
about.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
more
I
concerned how
always,
they
uh,
being in the band.
I always said that the
Yeah.
new era is the era that wants to look like they're cool and not be cool.
They want to look
Exactly.
like they're rich before they're actually
Yeah.
rich.
No,
I'm
it's
gonna
what it is.
perpetuate that I got this nice car by just standing in front of it.
But
True.
no, I got out of it. I just I had to get out.
All right, so then you bounce from them, and now you're
I
with
was a
them.
free agent for a couple months, and like now talking to people that I pretty much. Well, the one guy I talked to, I met him playing shows with my other band.
Okay.
We played the same bill with them,
Okay.
and he's same age or I think 1 year younger than me, but he's serious about it too. You know, so it's the main struggle has been like finding like-minded people. You know,
Okay, that will actually
Yeah.
commit to the
like,
shit.
who
And
So,
are
like-
committed, who like actually want to do it for the right reasons. And, you know,
right.
So was it like a committal thing with the other bands? Like they were just
They had-
half-assing it?
they had the drive and all that. I guess you could say it's
Yeah.
just that, like when it actually came to doing things, like being at shows. Like I don't know, it sounds stupid, but like being unprofessional, like I like to
Okay.
show love to other groups. Like I'll stay and watch someone set.
Right,
stuff
they
like
just
that.
want to leave.
They'll go
and shit.
outside, smoke or drink or whatever. It's like, and then but no, you got to network. You got to talk to people. You know,
Right.
It's like I don't know, you got to show love for other groups.
Yeah.
you don't want them to leave in the middle of your set. Like, oh, bye, fuck you. You know.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's probably a young.
It's the same. It's
mentality.
basically the same thing at rap shows when we
Oh,
do
yeah.
rap
Yeah.
shit. You know.
Or I'll stay and watch. I don't mind. You know.
Yeah, like I always saw that people that just left after a performance, their performance is done. That's just like an asshole.
I've been guilty of that from time to time. I'm not gonna lie.
I as well.
You know,
But as I started to notice that it's a problem,
Yeah,
I stopped
I-
doing
you know,
it.
I try-
I was
I
just
do my
ignorant
best.
at the fact.
You know, and I've done my best to curb that shit, but
No,
you know, it's
don't get me wrong. There's times though, like if you're tired
Yeah.
as fuck. There's been times I just left. Period.
yeah. No, same here. Same here.
But
I've just fucking Irish goodbye'd it and just where's serve? He
Literally,
left.
we would get off stage and he's like, "Bye."
Gone.
Going with the wind, bro.
this group is just like super fresh. So we just started. We're probably like 3 or 4 practices in.
Okay.
Nice.
All right.
So we're trying to do twice a week. You know.
Do we have a name yet, or can we say the name yet, or
Yeah, I guess we're called The World I See.
the world
World
I
I
see?
See, I
But
like
All right.
we don't even have a Facebook or nothing yet. You know, it's still
Just starting out
Yeah,
still.
yeah, yeah.
All right,
Working out the
all right.
kinks.
So we got the name. We finding people. You know.
How hard is it to get the name? Like, is it like a? Can it be like quick,
Well,
or
is it by
sometimes
committee?
drawn out?
Is it about like
Kind of. This is like somebody will just throw something out there, and everybody's like, "Yeah, that sounds cool." Or fuck, then we'll just go from there. But this is fucking hard because I don't know if you guys listen to like a lot of metal or rock. Or there's like so
I
many,
actually do. Yeah.
so many subgenres.
yeah?
So like you don't want to have a name that sounds like you would be in a deathcore band or whatever.
Okay, true.
Like you want to have like our name. We like it because it's kind of like versatile. Like if you want
Right.
to go a little softer or more harder.
Right, right.
still
The world
sound,
I
you know?
see.
Because
Yeah.
there's actually bands that do like uplifting music.
No,
but they're
yeah.
just heavy metal. It's,
Yeah. Well. Yeah. No. I totally get what you
Like
mean.
a band like As I Lay Dying. Like you hear that
Right.
name, you already know what kind of music they
Yeah.
play. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Right.
like you hear Metallica.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
But it's
wonder what
funny,
they
like,
play,
yeah, I
know?
wonder
or-
what they play, 'cause
but
you don't
it's
know what
funny,
they
like-
could be.
Then you got bands like Lamb of God. You know that.
Or him. Oh Jesus.
You know.
Him is great.
I love him.
He just retired.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah.
He just played his last tour right now. Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here!
Really
Really?
tired, nigga.
Yeah.
Done.
He's had a
I'm old now.
He's like, I'm gonna take the money and run.
Because when I was listening to him, he was at least like about to enter his 30s, maybe.
So, Mike, when did you start
The lead
playing
singer?
drums?
Drums.
Or when did you start playing instruments? Well, like, what was
Instruments in the high. Well, first I started playing guitar
your guitar?
because it was
Okay.
the most accessible.
When did you start that?
I want to say like 2010, 2009.
Oh, so this
2010.
is just recent.
True.
Yeah. It was easily accessible. It's like being a drummer is really hard because you live in South Florida. We don't have basements. You live in an apartment. Whatever. They're loud as fuck.
Oh, yeah,
Right.
that's true.
Right.
But it wasn't until like 2012 when I started working up the job I am now.
Mm-hmm.
I was making decent enough money where I could save up, and I bought like an electric kit.
Oh, nice,
Yeah.
nice.
How did that work with your parents? Like,
Oh, no,
being
dude.
loud. Like,
No, well,
were they
electric
cool with
is
it?
different though because it's electric.
pads.
You just put your headphones on.
It looks like a rig that looks like a drum kit,
Oh, but everything goes through your.
Yeah,
but it's all headphones
Okay.
and it's sounds. You trigger sounds, but it looks like a
Yep.
drum set. You play it.
there's all drum triggers.
Like
pretty
the
much.
cymbals are just black rubber pads. like that.
Yeah, that's how I learned on
those. I actually saw that at one of my churches before. The kid was showing me that.
They're not recommended to learn on, but like in my situation, I was like, fuck it. This is
Right.
all I can do right now.
Right.
I feel like a pro later on. They're just fucking doing shit.
Really?
Exactly.
That kid
Just-
must have been a pro. That kid
That's
was only
just
like
like,
11
yeah,
years old.
Like that's like just going to the gym when you do
Yeah.
that. That's just to like, I'm in the tour bus. I need to get
Pretty
some
much,
practice
yeah.
time
Like
in.
in Florida, for you, I think if you want to be
Yeah.
a drummer, best bet is to either
fucking
school or church.
Well, that or like
Church will give you all the
paid to
equipment.
go to a rehearsal space, which is what we're
Yeah.
doing now because no one has like the space where we can practice. So we go to Marquee. I don't know if you've ever been there.
No.
It's off of Power Line and 10th.
Okay.
Yeah, there's another place called Solid Sound that's next to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but like just going to rehearsal spaces. I mean, you got to pay money, but fuck it, you can be as loud as you want.
How much are they charging?
It depends. Like,
hourly?
Yeah, it's hourly. Well, you have to do like a minimum of a 2-hour block.
Right.
But like for
So
like
okay, so it's almost like studio time.
yeah, for like a higher end place, looking at maybe $40 for 2 hours or something.
Okay.
Not too bad, but
Not bad.
Oh shit, that's way better. Than
but between like in
Oh,
a
yeah.
band, it's easier in a band because you can split it.
Right. Exactly.
That's
So
way
like,
better
yeah,
for like
10
us.
bucks a
Me and
head.
like me
Yeah.
and Serv got a guy, and it's like I think $50 an hour.
Yeah, 50 an hour.
So it's like, but you have to
But
get.
that's
a
for
minimum of
recording,
2.
though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's
Yes,
for recording,
yeah,
though.
recording.
This is just we just need this area.
So I've always wondered how does a song get constructed? Like, do you like the bass guy just starts playing something and you start hearing?
There's different ways. I mean, everybody does it different, but like for the most part, it'll just start from like a guitar riff or something.
Like somebody will just start playing.
Someone will just start eating shit on guitar or whatever, just playing random shit, and then you'll be like, "Oh shit, wait, do that again," like, and then you're just literally just layering, like, this will sound.
So
good.
everybody just adds their little
Yeah.
piece, and it keeps
very,
going.
It's very collaborative. I've got to seen it when I was going to school, and I got to help out in the recording of a band. It was a 9-piece band. It was like a drummer. I think it was like 2 guitarists. Or it's like 3 guitars, like rhythm, lead, and then the singer, he had a guitar too. Then you had the bassist, a conga player.
Oh, it was like a Latin
Jesus
group.
Christ!
Yeah, they had congas, and I forget like 2 other people doing some other shit or whatever. But like,
Maybe like stand up percussion or something.
yeah, actually, yeah, I think they had some sort of a vibraphone or xylophone or something like that. All that shit to rig it all up, and when you look all that set up, that's why I understand that they have to pay, to just for rehearsal purposes, because depending on the band itself, how much space you're required, and especially what they want to do. That's what we were doing. We were just restarted. We needed them. It's school, so we just needed to get login hours. So we're literally just recording these guys. For as the trade off. Like, they need to record music. We need music to record.
Is this when you went to Full Sail?
It wasn't Full Sail.
Oh, you're right.
It was SAE in North Miami.
That's cool. So you're for you to collect hours, like you're just recording somebody.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Yeah. So, some people, of course, you got a little bit of a hustle. Like, yo, I can record you, $20 an hour. Come down to North Miami. So we're getting credit on the low. We're getting some cash.
Hey, bro, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah,
Exactly. So
And you're learning at the same time.
Exactly. So that's what we did. We're all college kids. We're all broke college kids. So anyway we can get any fucking money. So, and anybody's always trying to record. We don't give a fuck.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What it is. So we would go ahead and to see all that and how it was. It's just like exactly like he's saying. It starts with a beat or a riff from the bass or the guitar or something like that, or even a lyric. I've seen some guys even just start with a lyric and then they start to build the shit around it. You know what I mean?
Like when I hear songs that have like solo riffs in them by the guitar, I'm like, how did they come? Like, what point did they start doing this song where they?
Sometimes people just
boom.
freeball it, man. It's on the spot.
Yeah, like I've always wondered, how does it go? Like, are they have the song done and one guy's just like, what, fuck it, and just revs it and just starts going crazy.
That's how you know when you're meeting new musicians and you actually jam for the first time. Like, you just know off the bat, like, okay, I can jam with these guys. You can just play something, it'll sound like you've been practicing it, but it's all literally random. Like, you're just freestyling.
That's great. That's great. It's the equivalent would be like when you and I are sitting down writing, and I'm like, wait, do that part again. But
yeah, that's sort of how me and him are. When we first met, we didn't know, like, we were just like separate solo artists, and then we sat and we actually were like doing music with each other, and like we were like, it was really quick back and forth, the ideas, like, and then we made a song really quick.
No, yeah, see, when it's like that, that's like the best feeling.
Yeah, so that's why we just teamed up.
it works. You know, when it works, that's the best part.
Yo,
Yeah.
When it's just clicking, you know what I mean?
Like after they were like, it only took us like 30 minutes. Like, want to do it again? Like,
Yo. Yeah, now what we just been doing, like now we just rehearse, and I bring my Yeti mic, and I put a bag over it because the drums are loud.
Yeah.
And we just record like our little demos and stuff.
True.
But like, we're just starting. Like we were talking about, when you start a group or you start music, you talk about in a couple months we're gonna be, planning shows and so on and so forth.
Right. So you guys are still in the infancy stage.
We're still like way. Like we just get the name and we're like still trying to find another member or two.
Okay. So how many do you have now?
Well, I'm on drums. We got lead guitar and a bass. And then tomorrow, actually, we're practicing tomorrow. We have a vocalist coming. We're gonna try him out.
Sweet.
Okay.
But the other guitar player is kind of like iffy right now. He doesn't know if he can fully commit. So.
Well, you let me know when you got it, and we can do some encore shit.
Totally, man.
Yeah, man.
Well, I mean, he gave me the idea way back when he was still with his old band, but we never got to do it. But I'll wait for his new band.
Well, no, because when he said that that you play guitar and bass and all that other stuff too, I'm like, okay, we could definitely
bro, hit me up.
Hook up on some beats.
I love when I was actually learning to play the drums on the E kit. Mm-hmm. Pretty much all the albums Think On Ya. That's why I learned to play drums.
True.
Like B.O.B. all day. I was like,
nice.
Dope.
Nice.
Like, I never got into instruments. My sister played violin for a lot of her life.
So she just pied you up. Made you look
I
bad.
never did anything though. I was more into the sports. Like I got to the sports, and my dad was like, "All right,
I was a music kid.
Sports.
Yeah, I was a music
I respect
kid.
anybody who plays like classical instruments, man. Like that shit's hard.
I played saxophone.
She played violin. I forgot. Well, my mom was in that. It was a different time. My sister's 10 years older than me. So when she was growing up, it was the 80s. Sure. And like I think they were really into like your child learning at least an instrument, a classical instrument.
So,
yeah. Because my cousin, he learned how to play piano. My sister knew how to play violin.
Piano's another thing.
Yeah, my other cousin knew how to play jazz. What's it called, saxophone.
Okay.
And but like when around my time, my dad was just like, "Oh, you're good at sports? Okay, go play basketball."
Bet. No.
Saw me play basketball first time. He's like, "Okay, that's what you're gonna do."
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Saxophone, middle and high school for me.
I was actually doing dance at first.
So you actually know how to read music, sheet music. I was
actually, believe it or not, I was doing dance.
Yeah.
In the beginning, I was in a lot of plays as a kid. I was in a lot of plays doing dance. And then my parents thought I was going to do dance, I guess. When I was like, he's really good at it. And then I played basketball and soccer. And my dad was like, nah.
His dad's like, maricón.
Trying to put you in the trash can.
And the thing is,
it
wasn't that I liked it. It was just like, I was at that age where, like, if your parents tell you to do something, I just did it. And, like, they wanted me to be in this play where they had the whole class for, like, this one
assembly?
field day. Yeah. And we did Elvis Presley. Like, everybody had to do the dance and everything. And I was the guy who got to go up to the front and do the final dance. And, like, they saw me do it, and they loved me.
Nothing but a hound dog.
We did that in the beginning. I forgot which other song we did. It was
probably Jailhouse Rock.
Yeah, something like that. I forgot what it was.
Yeah, or All Shook Up. Yeah, that's true. I'm all shook up.
I got into music really with Johnny Cash. So my dad had Johnny Cash, and that's the first music I really heard.
Johnny Cash?
Johnny Cash. My dad had Johnny Cash.
That's what's up.
See, I have older parents, so
I love Johnny Cash.
I love Johnny Cash too, but I really didn't come into Johnny Cash till like late middle, early high school.
My dad was into a lot of folk because in Peru, they listened to a lot of folk music. I don't know what it is at that time, like Bob Dylan.
Right.
They loved it.
My parents, they were they were from the 40s and the 50s, so they used to listen to, like, I heard it was like a lot of boleros and stuff that, and baladas, from like the 60s and the 70s back in the days and shit. A lot of like 1980s cumbia and stuff like that.
My dad,
salsa.
He told me the reason why a lot of people in Peru liked the folk music because they had like Bob Dylan, he would. A lot of revolutionary music, and they were going through a crazy time in Peru. Like my dad told me a story where if you were out in the night, like people from the other gangs, they'll shoot you dead in the street if they see you at night. So there was no one literally at night on the street. One time, my dad got kicked out of his girl's house, at that time, and he had to basically sneak around neighborhoods. And as soon as he got to his mother's house, my grandmother's house, they pulled up right behind him. But then a police pulled up right next to them, and they couldn't do anything. Not in front of the cops. And he's literally in front of his door, and they pulled up right behind him. They're like, "Oye, ¿qué pasa?" And like guns drawn, and police are right behind him. So like, nah. So they just drove right past him.
Lucky boy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So
That's
like,
crazy.
shit like that happens. You hear some Bob
exist.
Dylan. You're like, yeah, let's
You
go.
wouldn't exist, bro.
Oh, for real?
That's
He
crazy.
would have got lit up like a
That's
Christmas
crazy.
tree.
But yeah, so I used to listen to like, you know, Los Panchos and Julio Jaramillo and you know, like Julio Iglesias and Roberto Carlos.
The only person I heard of the whole was Roberto Carlos.
Well,
like the
because
only
you're
person I
thinking the
listened
soccer
to.
player.
No. I've heard Roberto
And
Carlos.
Julio Iglesias.
Yeah,
I never got to
Yeah.
hear. I think I heard one song.
He's
of Roberto.
Enrique's dad, actually.
yeah. He's
I know,
Enrique, he's
but I
Enrique's
never
dad.
got to hear
Or
some
a
of his
stranger.
Oh yeah,
Heard one maybe.
Jose Luis Rodriguez El Puma. I remember him. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Spanish.
You don't understand. I know everyone that he said only because like my grandparents even have like cassettes like they have boxes like this and this
Damn.
of boleros y todo eso.
Yeah. You know, so like all that shit. Jose, I remember him.
Jose.
Yeah.
Jose.
You know, so it was weird because so my parents used to listen to all that old, you know, Pedro Infante. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him. Yeah, so Pedro Infante, like a lot of these old Mexican mariachi singers and stuff like that.
Got you.
I think because
You
you're
know,
much
from-
older, you remember this, but me, I didn't
yeah.
give a shit what my parents were doing. I was like,
Well, here's the thing: you got to remember, I was a kid in the early '90s growing up, so technology wasn't really that far,
how
far
old were you in
advanced.
91? Because I was born in 91.
'91, I was 4.
Oh, see, like
You know, so
you're just recognizing the world.
exactly, I'm just starting to make memories.
So I
basically,
just popped out.
you know, so it. At that time, it's like there was no Netflix or anything like that. You know, there
Yeah,
you had
that's true.
you had HBO, but you had to pay extra for that shit, and you had to have cable in the first place.
Yeah,
So-
I remember those times.
No bunny
So-
ears.
You know what
Oh
I'm
my
saying? So
God.
if you just had the free service,
If you had
it was
the
whatever it was
legendary
there.
box with all
right?
the fucking channels,
You didn't have a TV in your room. There was the TV in the
living
room.
TV.
You know, and you went ahead and whatever your parents were watching,
Yep.
that's what you were watching. So they would watch. That's why I actually like.
That was a shit
I
where
have-
you go. Everybody goes to that one kid's house that has the new game
Right.
because he's the only one that has it. Yeah.
That was my house.
I'm going to Jeremy's. Like,
That was my house in Ecuador.
yeah,
Because I had the Sega Genesis when it first came out.
Damn.
You know.
that was
So-
Dwayne's house.
And
He'd always have all the new games.
all the
bro.
kids would just be like, "What the fuck?"
There'd be like 7 or 8 people in Dwayne's house at
Damn.
one given time when
That's
we were
crazy.
younger.
So you stay home, watch Sábado Gigante. Oh,
Yo,
it's over here.
for sure.
Bye.
For sure. You know, El
Wow.
Chacal and shit.
God.
You know, nah, 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 nah,
They used to watch all
nah.
these novellas. You watch Betty La Fea.
Oh my God!
Right,
Yeah, all that
you know,
shit.
the funny thing is, novellas has died off for like Spanish women here. Like they don't watch them as much. They're
What the fuck are
actually
you talking
'cause
about?
they're
They're
watching-
alive and well, bro.
They're watching the Kardashians.
They got their
now.
own
That's why-
apps.
Yeah, they're
They got their own
watching-
apps, motherfucker. What you talking
no,
about?
like my mom used to always watch novellas. Now she doesn't. She watches
My
her
mom
own
watches
Netflix, all
them.
these Netflix shows because she has Netflix on the fingertips. She has every fucking.
Trust
shit
me,
she
they
can
still
watch.
have an audience, bro. They
No,
have
it's still definitely.
Yeah, they have. They're alive and well. Ain't nothing changed, bro.
Like our kind of shows, but like novela style. Like they
Really?
literally did like a Breaking Bad one.
Yeah.
Novela
What?
style.
Yeah,
They were that
Breaking Bad. Yeah,
what was the
Spanish
one-
Breaking
the
Bad.
Colombian one?
Spanish
Tele-
fucking-
yeah, telenovela. You know,
It's like Bad Bunny. It's like they're trying to do everything better than the U.S.
it's crazy, bro.
You know what that is?
El
You know what that
Conejo
is?
Malo.
Bad Bunny. Put a Bad Bunny, bro.
Yo, put a Bad
Put
Bunny.
a Bad Bunny. You don't even know who he's the Puerto Rican trap star.
Oh shit! Let me see. This
Oh,
shit.
bro. Oh,
He
you
does
don't know
trap
about
in-
Bad Bunny, bro?
He does
If I see it, I
trap.
might know.
He does trap in Spanish.
Oh, just put Bad Bunny, creepy Kush.
He basically is Future if he was Puerto Rican. Like that's legit. As long as I can, as much as I can say.
All right, you know Travis Scott?
Yeah.
All right, he's Spanish Scott,
Hey.
basically. Turn it up. Put the.
Travis freaking Jenner.
We're about to watch Bad. I feel like
So,
we're gonna get pulled just for this commercial.
For the people.
Oh shit.
Put the mic closer to the TV.
Free plug.
Yeah.
Farico, Bad Bunny,
Farruko. It's Farruko.
and
So
Roof. What is that? Russian?
Creepy Kush. What the fuck is this shit?
Yeah.
Spanish trap, bro.
Hey. Does he live in the States? Or?
He's Puerto Rican.
Oh.
Puerto Rican. La puta se montan fácil como el GTA.
It sounds better in Spanish,
This
doesn't
is
it?
trippy as fuck right
Yeah,
now.
yeah. My nephew put me up on this shit, and my boy and our homeboy Danny Serga put us up on this shit.
So
That's a porn star.
Yeah. So that's creepy Kush.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I
creepy.
see some of her work.
Yeah. Yes, I am a fan.
I am familiar
Yes.
with her body of work.
Yes,
She is
Yeah.
a wonderful actor.
wonderful
Actress.
act. No, actor's right. Actor's right. You can actually say act. Yeah, apparently you're not supposed to say actress anymore.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, because it's no, because she's an actor that just happens to be female.
Yeah.
So actress is
gone
yeah.
that far?
I swear to God, bro, that's what it
They're
is
gonna
now.
be like, don't call us women, we're men. Like,
That's why they don't have now it's just the best Oscar that performance. It's no longer best female, best male.
Jesus.
You know, it's just the Oscar now. You know, for it. So it's like,
Everything's gonna be politically correct.
yeah, man,
PC
2018,
police.
bro.
Goddamn.
But here's the thing. I think by because it's so new. We're still so new in the age of the internet. I think in 10 years it's gonna even out because it's swung so hard to the left, to the PC side and shit, that it's just got to swing back
gonna come back,
eventually.
yeah.
You know, so
Well, everything
hopefully it
happens in
doesn't go.
cycles.
You know, hopefully we don't end up in like V for Vendetta by the end of the process. But
I mean, if
You
we're
know,
all
it's
walking
gonna-
around in
it's
Guy
gonna-
Fawkes
it's gonna
masks,
come
maybe
back.
it's worth it. That might be the only payoff. I got one right there.
we
Wait.
got to blow up the Statue of Liberty, bro. That's the only way. Watch us end up on the list now because of that
Oh,
shit.
God.
You know.
Just kidding, everybody.
JK, guys. JK.
I'm gonna get
Don't-
a fucking call from like.
Oh
Trump
shit, we're gonna get
tomorrow.
swatted, bro.
Oh, no.
Listen, I'm a very good president. I'm one of the best presidents.
Great things, great things.
But yeah,
I'm gonna bring this chair great things.
great things. It's
Great
Yeah, that's
the
crazy,
greatest
though.
chair, the best chair. You know.
I'm like so far behind on music, man. It's like,
Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah, me too.
like all
I've
this
been
new
I've been
stuff.
far behind.
Like
for
I said,
a
my
while.
nephew put me up on this shit,
Yeah,
bro. I
when
was
I
just
find
like,
out
alright, I'll
about
fuck with
something, it's like, oh, it's already been popping for like 6 months. It's like, all right, cool.
it. Yeah. Like I think the last thing I discovered.
Not gonna
was,
lie though, Spanish trap actually sounds better.
I like it.
I like it way better than mumble rap.
Well, because you know what it is.
Oh, dude, I see some of that.
I've
though.
heard that. I like Japanese.
Oh,
Anyway.
what do you call it? Look up Ichiman or
Ichiman.
oh, what's the guy? Just put a Korean trap song. It should come up.
Dude, Vice actually did like a really good story on that, like about like Japanese rap and stuff, and how
Yeah?
they're like appropriating black culture.
Oh, I
Like
missed
they
that
have
episode.
dreads and corns and stuff.
Yeah, I've seen some rappers from Japan have dreads now. It's weird. But the thing is,
There you go,
could be
Keith
a
Ape.
Japanese
Keith
Jamaican.
Ape, that one.
That's true.
I've seen one.
Yeah,
before
check
at a
this
gym.
out.
He had dreads and everything. It was like really.
Yo, turn it up.
They've always like Japanese, like Asians.
Yeah.
Like I've always had like.
So what is this? This is Keith Ape.
Keith Ape, yeah, Ichima.
We're like 2 seconds away from being a SoundCloud live show.
Yeah.
And send your SoundCloud links.
Notice that they go with the stereotypical like stringy, plucky instrument.
Oh god, the Oriental sound. And...
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying?
It's about to be a
Can I even say that Oriental?
Yeah.
Hey.
Never forget. That's what it's
Oh,
apparently
shit,
called.
they got that-
On the water swap.
Damn.
Your dirty mom and cap. Stop, stop, stop.
Shit.
Oh lord.
On the water swap.
So you can't deny the beats, man. You can't deny the beats, bro.
That's the thing. It's the year of the producer. It's not the year of the rapper. It's all about the dude that made the beat.
Oh, she got grills.
Dude, what am I doing with my life, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's taken over the entire
It
planet.
really has, man. The
Oh,
whole trap style.
okay. You want to get even more trippy? Especially because we're all Latin. Look up Gali. Ghali.
Are we gonna listen to another one?
Dude, like for me, like the most like prominent like Asian rapper, it's like the guy Jin, the battle rapper.
Oh yeah. Forgot about
He
you.
used to be on BET.
What do you call it? No, go down. Yeah. Nina. Go that one.
Who is this?
Gali. This is an Italian a rapper.
Shout out to Romario. In a bikini bottom. Like, I was like, what the fuck?
Like Snoop Dogg ripped the hell out of this shit.
Yeah, I think Where's the Bud? The second
Sure,
one.
that sounds like something would be the name of something today.
Yeah.
Where the bud at, bro?
Where's the blow? Salute.
Who's this? Lord Infinite. Okay. That Southern Screw.
Yeah, this is my shit.
I loved screw music back in the day.
Dog.
Screw music. I'd listen to screw
That's
music.
That's what I grew up with in high school.
I like screw music because I didn't like the fast Miami or turned
The
up tempo
bass,
they had.
Yeah.
I remember when they used to
booty
make every
dancing.
jukin. Remember jukin?
I forget what was the song that they used for the Lord Infamous
It's
thing.
like Wayne Brady.
Yeah. Look up.
You can hear it though. You can hear it.
Vox.
It's not the same
No, yeah.
flow. It's a
Vox
much different.
triplet.
It's slower, but you can hear the.
It's like he's tapping and like.
Triplet flow, I guess. There you go.
Okay, we definitely can't put that on there. That's another YouTube video. You're just treading the
not
boundary
it's not a YouTube video. It's a Vox video
on their YouTube channel.
But the
Whatever happens.
Whatever happens.
yeah, whatever happens, bro. You know.
I definitely grew up like on Southern rap.
Oh, who? Okay, so you did say Outkast.
Like definitely that was one of the best concerts I've ever been to in my life.
True. Oh, okay. You went to see him live.
Yeah, they went to Tampa.
Oh, okay.
This was recent, kind of. Like that was.
Is this when they reunited?
Yeah, after 25 years. Or
Oh,
whatever. Dude,
nice.
my God.
So you got to see that shit.
Dude, it was big Guava Fest in Tampa.
Oh,
Dude, that was,
nice.
Bucket list shit right there. Bro.
Oh, that's
God.
fucking awesome.
And like they came out to B.O.B. And their whole setup. Dude, they played all the classics.
Was it just it was just them and B.O.B.? Or did
it was
Not the rapper B.O.B., the song B.O.B.
Oh, yeah. But like as far as
that's what I
other
was like,
people, they actually
B.O.B.?
had Sleepy Brown with them, so you know they did all the hits. You know, dude,
I like the way
they did all that shit, dude.
Uh-uh.
Dude, it was so good. And then their whole setup too. They were they had a big
Sleepy Brown was happy they came back.
Oh,
like,
hell yeah,
I
dude.
can do the song again.
get
Yeah.
that check.
Woo.
I'm sure he's still making money from
You
that.
know, CeeLo was like, yes.
Dude, yeah, that would have been dope. If they had the Goody Mob. But no, they had this huge holographic
Shit,
cube on stage.
I
with
heard
everything inside.
there's rappers with like hit songs that still make money. Like Biggie is still making.
Oh, yeah,
His
those-
estate is still making money
Dude,
off of
those
his
are
old.
residual
Every time,
checks.
every time,
Every
they
time
play-
that shit plays.
Yeah. Yeah, we'd like to use.
Tupac got some major money for that.
Oh yeah,
for that movie trailer. You saw that one with the Pacific Rim. You remember the second one? The trailer came out and it was going off to Ballad of a Dead Soldier.
With the new Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Get it on if you die.
Oh, yeah,
Get
yeah,
it
yeah,
on.
yeah.
It was like, yo.
Oh, that's right.
Dude, I didn't even realize.
You didn't realize
Yeah.
that? Pull that shit up, bro. Pull that
No,
shit
I know
up.
what you're talking about now, but I didn't even put
You didn't
two and
recognize
two.
the song,
Yeah,
yeah?
yeah. I didn't put two and two together.
Oh, there you go. It says it right there. Soundtrack Tupac.
But dude, middle school days, that's all I listened to.
Oh, it's not the trailer.
It's right there on the top. Senor. There you go. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I don't like how the fact that they kind of skip Idris's part and just put him off like he's dead.
Oh yeah, no, it's his son or whatever.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, could he at least live?
John
Could we see
Boyega.
him?
Yeah, no, he's a dope actor though.
Yeah, he is.
Can you full screen it?
I feel like he did that because of the Avengers movies. So everybody's like, I gotta do all these shit. Man. I can't. I ain't giving up the Avengers, bro.
I liked him. What was it? Attack the Block or whatever.
Yeah. Shit.
He looks like it could be his son though.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Destroyed our cities and the monsters we created to stop them. We thought
It looks like such it's like the closest thing we're gonna get to Gundam.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on Gundam, bro.
Yeah. Big
God,
Gundam fan.
if they can come out with a Gundam movie.
Well, Gundam Wing, that was my favorite one.
Endless Waltz.
Endless Waltz.
That's the one that I saw.
So here it is. War, and then you're gonna start to hear Tupac just come in. It works perfect with the trailer. Mind you, I saw this Spider-Man. This is when they first showed it. Spider-Man. Get it on if I die. That was like the perfect way to fit that shit in there. Y'all remember me? Y'all remember me?
Reminds me of the other show too, Big O.
Oh yeah, they're in the Big O too. I forgot.
Never watched that one.
It's pretty much like if
You gotta
it's
watch
pretty
it.
much
You
if
gotta watch
Batman had a Gundam. Like that's what it is.
True.
He's just like Batman, but with a Gundam.
So this is the ending part is the best. They about to go in, son. Look at that shit.
Everything you got.
That's how you use the Tupac song.
Yeah.
So that's an art form in itself.
For real.
You could just press mute, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I could've. But yeah, that's a good way. I wonder how much they had to pay for that song.
Shit ton.
Yeah, probably. I don't like maybe $1 million, $2
Well,
million.
they got money.
Nah. I mean, they paid money, but not that crazy.
It wasn't like that song was never a song that's off his like
50 to 100 grand, I would assume.
And plus, they're not even using the whole song.
right, and that song wasn't even like a song that was played on the radio.
Right, but the thing is, it's
Living
that
Legend was a
yeah,
song.
but
that was
you're
like the
using
fifth
it.
track off his
But
double disc.
yeah, it may not be. They may not be using the whole song, but they're using it for the sake of the trailer, which is a very
Right.
important thing. So if you're leading
That's
off
like
with it,
the new movie with 50 and Ice Cube son.
oh,
where
a
they
Den
have
of
Kendrick
Thieves,
Lamar's Mad City, and that was never a song they played on the radio.
right?
It's straight off of his
What
off
was that
his
movie
album.
called?
Den of Thieves.
I heard it was pretty good.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. That shit looks really good.
Oh yeah, I gotta check that one out too.
My man 50 started getting all these movies, bro. He's got
Yeah, between
shows.
that and Power.
Dude, I'm like everybody keeps on telling me I need to watch Power.
Yeah, same here. I actually saw the first 2 episodes because I think
It's
they had
basically like
they had
Narcos,
them
but
available.
If the character was black, living in like a city, you know, it's
In New York
basically
City.
modern.
There's too many shows though, man. It's like it's so hard to start
Right?
a show, like
You be dropping shows.
especially like if you watch like anime and like regular TV.
Yep.
So here's the thing: anime takes over my life.
Yeah.
That's all I've watched. So when there's certain shows that I'll watch, like Walking Dead, I gave a chance for 7 seasons, and
Dude,
then I kind of just dropped off.
I'm behind like the last season and a half.
I'm glad I'm not watching because they said that in the next season, the big shocker was that the son died,
Oh yeah, I heard of that.
and I was like, well,
He got bit or something.
this fucking's the end for me.
I don't know, man. It's like eventually I'm gonna finish it just because I already invested all that time.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like I don't know, dude. It's like when trying to watch
I'm
shows.
waiting for Game of Thrones to finally finish so I can watch it in its entirety.
Oh, you're just gonna.
I'm just gonna. That's fine. I'm
Damn.
not
It'll
in
be
a
worth
rush.
it though, man. Shit.
So many goddamn shows. I'm good, bro.
Dude, it's like.
Listen, this year alone, there's so much animes coming back that I love that I'm just gonna be so preoccupied with that shit. My Hero Academia season
I
3.
can't wait for that.
Oh, Food Wars Palette 4.
Dude, My Hero got me so hyped, man.
Yeah, I can't wait for My Hero.
That's like one of those
Academia.
animes you watch and like you get like freaking like.
And
That's one I
it's
need
worse
to-
for me because
that's
I
one
read the
need to
mangas.
Catch up on My Hero
pretty good.
Academia for sure.
I read the manga, so I already know what's happening. So I'm just like, yo, I
Oh,
just want to
shit.
see this in
See, that's
anime
my thing.
form.
I rarely read mangas. Like I'm too lazy.
Oh, I love mangas. I love mangas.
Follow me, I'll read them too quick. I'll be like, yeah.
I mean, the only one I ever read was Death Note, and that one I just burned through it.
That's why you gotta love. Bless you. That's why you gotta love mangas like One Piece, 800.
Like I would like to start reading them just because like a lot of stuff finishes and it'll continue in the manga. Like Hunter x Hunter. Like it's. I need to read it because there's so much more to the story.
Yeah, so Hunter x Hunter is like done.
I don't
Like the
know.
anime?
Well, the thing with
Are
the
they doing the Bleach thing?
the thing like the guy is sick all the time, I think, or that might be the Berserk guy. I'm
It's
thinking
like
about.
it's like the Bleach thing. He was sick all the time too.
Yeah, the thing that's the Berserk guy.
That's why they said they ended Bleach.
No, the thing with
Really?
Hunter x Hunter is just like a lot of
They
hiatuses.
could have continued something with Bleach. It's just people didn't like it and they started bitching.
Well, no, it's because the author was fucking disrespecting Shonen so much. Shonen was like, just end the shit, bro. Let's just cut ties. You know,
Bleach was dope though. It's just all the fillers.
like Naruto.
Yeah.
All the goddamn.
Dude, I actually still haven't finished shipping it just because I was like over it.
Oh, what I did is I'm glad I let Shippuden go.
Well, that's
Because
why I
then-
did.
Yeah, when I started it again, I just looked online like, what are the filler episodes? And they literally had filler seasons.
I know,
So I was
that's
just
why
like, I'm just gonna skip all that shit.
I waited for it to stop so I can watch, like, use a filler guide and watch it.
I
like,
still haven't seen those filler episodes.
Like, now I
Mind
gotta
you,
go
the
back
new
and watch.
ones are dope. The ones where they show like Kakashi's background, I'm not gonna lie, them shits was kind of fucking dope. Like it was, those are like nice fillers.
People like, there's so many flashbacks, man.
Yeah,
It's fucking
they go to Kakashi when he's young, like when his dad is still alive.
Oh, see, they
You know what I'm saying? So it's like he just meets Guy, like that whole experience.
the rivalry.
Yeah,
Still wanting that. See that.
him and the Abu sniper, not the sniper.
Dude,
the
I want
Abu.
to see more Jiraiya, dude. That's what I want to see.
They never really touched into Jiraiya. I wish they did.
That's
I
probably,
wonder why they never brought back Jiraiya. Because at the end they bring back everybody except Jiraiya.
Oh, yeah.
He dumps his body.
He could have easily got that shit. Come on.
They could. They don't got the tech to go down there. Now they probably do.
Shit, I'm
I,
so-
I feel like
I haven't watched Boruto.
come
so
on.
none of that.
They didn't come on.
Yeah, me neither.
What did
I
they
like
haven't
Pain
jumped
didn't
in.
have the jitsu to just.
Shit, I'm still trying to catch up at One Piece.
Oh man, One Piece is so fucking lit right now,
Dude,
dog.
like, I actually just started watching One Piece like 2 years ago, and I still haven't caught up to where it is now. Just because, like, you get
I've been watching One Piece since
fucking,
2007.
like, you know, when you just go through that, your like 2 weeks period, just fucking nonstop. You come home, you watch that shit. You wake up, you watch.
Right
that
now,
shit.
it's in it's really big right now because
Like,
it's Luffy versus Katakuri.
Oh, see, I don't know. Dude,
Yeah.
where I'm at is they're like they just got to like Vegapunk Island. or
Oh,
whatever.
like dude, Katakuri is like so he's the first character that they have shown who have a 1 billion belly bounty.
damn.
1 billion.
Who?
It's fucking OP, bro. And he like the major drawback is like he's just like Luffy. Like there's a devil fruit that is sort of like rubber, but it's not. But it's elastic, so he's like an elastic man.
The candy.
Dude, I'm so like I want to see like just how I want to start watching it again.
Yeah, you gotta. It's dope. You left at a Vega Punk.
Yeah, that's where they like.
Did they
just
already
kinda-
do the 2-year time skip?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like just keep watching. It's like
Like,
great
they
right
did.
now.
They just finished Fishman Island, I think now.
Oh, you're about to get in some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Some dope shit. One Piece is dope, bro.
It
The thing I
is.
love about One Piece is the world.
It's on
itself.
Hulu, right?
Hulu. It's on.
Crunchyroll.
It's on.
The
yeah.
whole thing, right?
Not the whole. Yeah, the whole thing's on Hulu. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing I liked about it is like even the fillers don't really feel like fillers.
Well, they only have like 1 or 2 fillers a season, and
Well,
it's really like funny fillers.
Yeah, yeah. That's the.
Or no, they used to do funny
Yeah.
fillers, but now they do like tie into the movie that they're gonna promote that year.
But like that's the like thing about other animes. Like, it'll be, oh, we're going to the beach today. It's like,
Yeah.
for what?
Like Dragon
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Super was doing that. Like at the end of each season, they would do like 2 super flashbacks where Goku would meet like Ariel from Dragon Ball, or like one of the robots from Dragon Ball, like back in the day. That would be the film.
Oh,
for
like
them.
Dr. Gero.
Yeah, something like that.
The Super is pretty gangster though. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean,
I am.
fuck
So
with
it's
Super.
it's ending March 20th, and they already said France actually leaked it.
Oh, really?
So what happened was the last episode is called "The Dream of Goku."
Oh shit.
And basically all the synopsis says is a new character joins the world tournament, and like now everybody knows what it is because
Oh,
it's
world
like
tournament.
it's they're talking about Oob. So that's why
Oh,
people
shit.
were upset because they're like, okay, so what they did is we thought it was gonna go past that part. What they did is they fit everything up until the end of when they meet Oob.
Damn.
So a lot of people are like, this means 2 things. It means that that's where they're going to finish it. And then the movie that comes out, we already know is going to be about, if you remember in the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, they talk about the Super Saiyan God that lived way back. And
Yeah, yeah.
that's what the movie's going to be about. It's going to be about that legendary Saiyan and how the Saiyans really became to be up until Vegeta and Goku. Yeah. So they're thinking that they're going to restart. They're going to come out with a GT. That's what it's going to be.
But that's, like,
their
not
version.
canon?
Yeah, but a canon one. You know what I'm saying? Because that GT wasn't canon. So I think they're going to want to, a lot of speculations, they want to fill that spot because they feel like that was wrongfully done. So the next one would be the
It kind of
GT.
makes sense where they'll probably do like a time skip to like show something with Pen.
Yeah, because by the time it says in the synopsis, like a person joins the tournament, so it's going to be Oob. So that means Panda's going to be what, 4 or 5 years old. Goten and Trunks are going to be teenagers. So by the time, no matter at this point, since GT's not canon, they can just time skip from right there.
Yeah.
The next season would just be them starting from when they meet Oob, and it's Goku training Oob.
yeah, that's true.
It could be, or they could be where GT started off, and like Oob becomes now like the savior, and Goku just takes a back seat, like they do a la Boruto. where Naruto's like in 50% of the time instead of 100% of the time.
Yeah.
True.
All I know is watching anime is when all else fails, tournament.
Yeah. When all else fails, tournament.
Yep.
Or war. One of the two.
Yeah.
One of
Which
the
is
two.
just a different type of tournament.
Yu Yu Hakusho
Tournament with
is
nations.
Dark tournament.
Oh, yeah, that was true. Yu Yu Hakusho.
It should have ended there.
No, they did. That one turn, that's how it ended.
Look, I'm saying there's more after it, but
What?
I feel like it should have ended.
After the Dark
Yeah.
tournament. Oh, yeah. That would have been a good ending. Well, they said that Dragon Ball was supposed to, the whole series was supposed to end after he lost to Jackie Chan. That's where he wanted to end it. Like, that was it. But the people are like, nah, son. You got to keep going. Shit's making a lot of money.
Oh yeah, no, that's probably like the anime. I think
That's like a year into Dragon Ball.
Like
So they were
everybody
probably
started.
making so much fucking money when that shit dropped.
Yeah, those were the days.
Isn't it funny that a lot the biggest ones are the ones of that represent a spiritual animal? Think about it. Goku is the monkey because they refer to the Saiyans as apes. Naruto would be the fox because he's a tail demon. Luffy would be the monkey as well because he's Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah.
Literally, it's in his name. It's weird.
Yeah, that was definitely the
Torko would be
first
the
anime
boar
for me.
because he say he eats like a boar.
I actually never got into that anime.
I tried to. It just wasn't my. It's Battle Mega with food. It's basically food wars in Dragon Ball.
What the hell?
Yeah, so it was like, okay.
So they have like a cook-off. Like,
They could have cook-offs, and if it didn't work out, they just start fucking fighting.
Shit.
So it went down, bro.
It's weird.
Yeah. It's like JoJo. Like, you ever got into
That shit's
JoJo?
trippy as fuck, dude.
No.
Yeah, like when he fights, like the biggest thing is like he says "ura ura 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 ura" like when he's punching, and he'll say it like the whole time, fucking punching for like.
I didn't
3 or
even
4
realize
minutes.
it was still going. Like I
Yeah.
stopped watching. Like fucking, I don't even know.
Oh, they like went into subplots, and
like
now
fourth
there's
generation JoJo
Yeah.
or whatever.
I'm like, yo, they went far, bro.
Like I stopped watching. What was the guy's name? Damn.
They do a lot of pulp culture. That's what it is. You would call JoJo the Family Guy of anime.
Like,
It's like certain scenes that they just use actual English words, and it's just so fucking.
Oh, I love when
Yeah,
anime
bro,
does
it's
that.
hilarious.
Red Cross.
Like one time he got hit in the nuts, and he's like, "Oh my god!" Like, I was like, y'all couldn't stop laughing. Well, My Hero Academia does that too.
Yeah.
Remember when he said "All Mighto" and he's like, "Repeat after me." Like, it's funny when they do it.
The anime's a shit, bro. I just wish it didn't have like such a bad stigma. Like if people just actually sat there and watched it, they'd be like, "What the fuck am I missing?" Like,
Yeah.
You know, My Hero Academia is like one of those rare animes. It's like a One Piece and a Naruto because they could do a short story and make it the greatest one, like Yu Yu Hakusho.
but you know they're gonna stretch it out.
Yeah, they're probably, but they could do either one. It's like that's the benefit. Like it's so like rare to have that type of anime because Yu Yu Hakusho to me is one of the greatest animes
That's
of all time.
definitely one of my
because of its
favorites.
length. If it was any longer, it would have sucked. They would have drawn it out too much. Everything was perfect. Each episode was meant for what it was.
All the
meant for.
characters were just
Yeah, the development went so good, and they never had a point. Like the thing that animes do is when it comes to the end, it's kind of like they revert back to the beginning to get you to the end. Yu Yu Hakusho doesn't do that. Like Yusuke's fucking development goes from like finding meaning in this tournament to it being lost to him being like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep doing it because I'm not gonna let you beat me. Like other animes would have been like, all right, I'm back in stage 1 where I started,
right.
and now I gotta get in 2 episodes get back to where I was heroically and then fight this dude. That's where it kills me. You know what I'm saying? Like Gangster. Gangster to me, they did that. It was just like at the end, it was basically the beginning. And
Yeah,
they left me
basically.
with nothing.
wait, is that the one that kind of got canceled or
Yeah.
whatever?
It got canceled because the development, the studio went out of
went
business.
down. Yeah.
Dude, that was such a good anime.
Yeah, that was really good too. I really like that.
I
one.
fucking hate anime only endings.
I
I fucking hate them.
really like that
It's
one.
the worst thing ever.
Mike, is there anything that you would like to promote? Where can the people find you
There's
online?
Dirty Mike 514 on Instagram.
I love his-
Dirty
I
Mike,
love
how do you
his
spell it?
Instagram
How do you spell it?
All together regular.
Dirty Mike
Yeah, 514.
514 on Instagram. You said
Yeah.
Everything.
on Instagram. I am that Chico J Serve, and you can find me on JServe954 on all social media, JServe TV on YouTube. Be sure to look us up on YouTube, Parental Advisory Podcast, and the SoundCloud. and and all of our social media, Facebook, Twitter, and all that other stuff. PA Podcast, Parental Podcast on Twitter. Elo.
How much time are we have?
Oh shit, we're at hour 40. Yeah.
Not bad.
Where can the people find you at, bro?
Home. LOSO463 on all social media, and LOSO White Tea for YouTube.
And as well,
Chiquito.
Oh Chiquito.
Take your time.
Yeah, sure. Take it. Yeah, great podcasting.
Guys, my name is Wilmo. You can find me on Instagram and Snapchat, Wilmo_Chiquito. Holla at me, niggas.
So yeah, man. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, all that jazz. We greatly appreciate it, guys. And every week it just keeps growing. Every time I get a notification about we got a new view, a new like, a new subscription, or whatever, I always get geeked out. Just the fact that people are
Let
listening.
people like Mike be on the show.
Exactly.
I can say we at least got listeners.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So
Because at that point, it's just guys in a room.
right. Exactly. Just talking into mics for no reason.
Yeah,
But,
seriously.
yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's crazy talk, literally.
We're going to get the video. I know we were saying this week, but the lights thing coming from Amazon.
Well, regardless, let's not give it away
Which
too.
I'm mad.
Let's not give it away too too early yet. So,
we
we got some good things coming for y'all soon, man. But yeah, man, be sure to check us out and hit us up. Let us know, if there's anything you guys want us to talk about. If you have any funny stories, anything like that, or just hit us up. Parental Advisory Podcast at gmail.com. And yeah, be sure to look us up, and we'll talk to y'all next week, man.
Yeah, be on the lookout for Mike's new band. It's gonna definitely be
when that's out. We'll definitely have Mike back. For when that gets up and running and everything.
Once you get the full band, we'll
we'll get the whole band in here.
So I need to get more mics.
Yeah, exactly. We gotta set it up. So, but yeah, man.
Everybody just brings a mic.
Yeah,
it's Bring a Mic Day.
BYOM. Bring your own mic.
You already made it out. Bring your own mic, motherfucker.
But yeah, so yeah, man. Thanks for listening, and be safe. And yeah, we out this bitch, y'all.
Yep.
Peace.
Go fuck yourselves.
Oh, really? That's how all right, we're gonna go on that one. All right.